So back to Magners League action, and it must be quite weird preparing for the Six Nations and then having this Magners game throw up in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's strange, but I think it's a positive. I think it's good. The guys that have come back, boys that haven't been starting, are all delighted to be here, and we've trained really well this week.
How about those who have been kicking their heels while the Six Nations have been going, took the likes of Stortoni and Justin Varr? How have they been coping with it while everyone else has been away having fun playing rugby?
Well, they've been working hard. The fitness coach Gary Sheriff's been working hard with them, and I came back after being away for 2 or 3 weeks, and Justin Varr's in fantastic shape, really good shape. We did a scrummaging session on Tuesday, and he's as fit as I've seen him. So I think these guys will be fine.
Because it must be quite demotivating for them, training all week knowing full well there's not a game on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, I've been involved in it a few times when you don't make these international squads, and the key is the coaching and what you do, and possibly getting away from rugby a wee bit as well, with some cross training or whatever it is. If there's an opportunity to play some football or basketball, then I think it's massively important to kind of take the mind off it a wee bit.
The one plus point of the majority of Glasgow players not being used too much by Frank Haddon is that we've got a fairly strong team for Friday.
We do, yeah. I mean, we've got a very strong pack. Missing John Barclay, difficult guy to fill in for, but Stevie will come in and I'm sure play a different role at 6. And then again, Kelly is a fantastic 7 and has been for a number of years. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the team we can put out. Guys like Rory Jackson slipping in at 12 as well. I'm excited about that. I think him and Jose will go well in the centres. It offers something a little bit different than Graham and Max, but if we execute well, then they'll be in space.
How has Stevie Swindle been? Because he must have been wondering if he was coming or going. All this talk about going to Edinburgh, and then he's not going to Edinburgh.
Yeah, I think it's one of these ones that, like many things, you can't let affect you. He will play where he's been picked, and he's been picked. He's a Glasgow player, he's a Glasgow Warriors player, and I think he'll be delighted that he's got his chance again to start at 6. And whenever I've played with Stephen, he started at 6. He generally plays very well.
The Cardiff team's been announced, and as expected, none of the Wales team are in it as such. A bonus for us, or are they still strong in reserve?
Oh, it's got to be a bonus that they're missing some of the Welsh international players, but in saying that, we're missing some of our guys. And yeah, they are a very strong squad, and you look at some of the foreigners they've got as well. Xavier Rush is a fantastic player, Tito in the second row. So.
Because this is a chance for us to get back into the title race, because we have lost ground slightly with the Dragons defeat especially, and ideal chance not only for yourselves to get back up the league before our marketing meant to sell out the Munster game next month.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first and foremost, we go down there and put in a performance, and hopefully we can get something out of the game. I don't underestimate how hard it will be, but yeah, it's possibly a good time to get a team like Cardiff, because they've got a fairly strong Welsh contingent in the Welsh team, so we'll see.
On to Scotland, and it has to be said that when the camera kept panning to the subs bench, the faces of yourself and Dan was like, if looks could kill, because you must have been really a chance on, I could have done a job there, or I could have been useful to the team, yet you're effectively Yep. Warming up the kettle for half time.
Well, yeah, it is a tough thing to be 23 and 24, but as I said earlier on, it's an essential part of what we'll take 23 and 24 down with us to Cardiff as well, just in case there's any injuries or illnesses or anything in the run up to the game. I think as well as it being frustrating, Dan and I were freezing as well, so, which didn't help. No, it's quite a tough weekend.
Because it was assumption by many of us, and probably no doubt yourselves, that okay, if you're not going to get in the team, then at least be in as cover. And then when we saw the team sheet and saw there's no cover at lock, no cover at fly half, we're thinking a ball move, but it's got hurt with the guys themselves.
Yeah, it's a funny one for me, because if I'm picked to play, then I'm delighted. If I'm not involved, it doesn't overly affect me who's ahead of me. I just know that there are people ahead of me and I need to get ahead of them. And it's a bit of a tactical decision that Mike and Frank have made about having 2 back row on the bench. And I've got to prove that I should be. Well, I'm going to prove I should be starting, to be honest, and then take it from there.
Because as we said, that playing flankers at lock is like asking a bricklayer to do an electrician's job as such, and you must be disappointed that you weren't even on the bench.
Oh, I was definitely. I was very disappointed. I was disappointed I wasn't involved. But I mean, in saying that, it's a decision that the selectors have got to make. and I've got to go out tomorrow night and prove that I should be involved.
Speaking to Max Evans after the Wales game, and he said one good thing about Frank, he actually sits you down and tells you why he's left you out. Did he do the same with yourself and Dan?
Well, he spoke to me. I can't say for Dan. He spoke to me, as did Mike Brewer, before the Wales game, really, and said what they were going to go with, really, and a few reasons, and said that was very close. I mean, that's good to hear, but I want to be even closer. I mean, no matter whether you're fifth choice or third choice, if you're third choice and you're not involved, then you want to be playing.
What were the reasons for going with this, some might say, a high risk strategy of not having specialist lock cover?
Well, I mean, I think it offers something slightly different. When you've got two back rows on the bench, and it's a very fast and mobile game, and you're bringing on ball carriers, you're bringing on guys that are going to win the rucks. So I mean, yeah, that was it. Their specialisms are different from mine, and they obviously thought that Frank and Mike obviously thought that they would prefer to have two back rows.
There's one criticism from the New Zealand games that New Zealand were getting quick ball and we weren't. Do you think they were trying to address that for the France by playing two flankers at lock to get more quicker ball against the French? Possibly,
yeah. I think obviously ball carrying and contact area, they see Jason and Simon being very strong, and it's something that I'm working on, and hopefully, as well as the things I'm good at, the things I'm not good at will close the gap enough that I'll get involved.
Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you.